Hi, my name is Chad Delesk. I'm an associate attorney with the law offices of Paulette Balin and Associates. Today I'm going to do this video on Meniere's disease. Often I have clients that ask me, can you get disability for Meniere's disease? Yes, you can, but it really depends on the severity of the Meniere's. To qualify for disability under any condition, you need a physical or mental impairment that significantly impacts your ability to work on a full-time basis and is expected to last at least 12 months. Okay, so you have to have at least a 12-month durational period. There's two ways to qualify for Meniere's disease with Social Security. One is if you satisfy what's called the medical listings. And the medical listings is exactly that. It's a long list of various impairments under different body systems, and they list out specific criteria, and if you meet that criteria, if it's shown in your medical records, you're found to automatically qualify for disability benefits. Now, there's actually one here that's dealing with Meniere's. It's under listing 2.07, and I'm going to read from it because it does get kind of complicated here, and I want to make sure that I quote it correctly. It's called Disturbance of Labyrinthine Vestibular Function, and it's characterized by a history of frequent attacks of balance disturbance, tinnitus, and progressive loss of hearing. And there's two requirements under this listing. There's an A and a B, and you have to meet both to qualify for disability. Under A, you need disturbed function of vestibular labyrinth demonstrated by caloric or other vestibular tests. And then under B, you need hearing loss demonstrated by audiometry. Okay, so you're going to need a lot of testing to support a case for disability with Social Security. Okay, you're going to need the caloric testing, you're going to need audiometry done, any CAT scans, MRIs, X-rays that are done, you'll want those to be submitted. You really want to create a paper trail of the medical records because you have to show that you're having frequent attacks under this listing. Okay, because as we know with Meniere's disease, it could be very episodic. You could get them far and few in between, maybe once or twice a year, or you could be battling this on a daily basis. So that's why I say it really depends on the severity and especially the frequency of your attacks. The other way that you can qualify for disability is if they look at your Meniere's disease and any limitations that flow from that condition and any other condition that you have, and they look at what you still retain the ability to do and whether or not you could perform any work. So as we know with Meniere's disease, like I just said, you could have attacks pretty frequently, and that could affect your attendance. A lot of times Social Security will find that somebody's disabled if they're expected to be absent more than 1 or 2 days per month. Or because of these attacks, maybe it's difficult for you to concentrate and focus, and you're going to be off task. You might be attending work, but while you're there, you're not really concentrating. You're not efficient at what you're doing. And most likely, if you're off task more than 10 to 20% of the day, Social Security will find that you're disabled. So you really want to document, okay, and tell your doctors the frequency and the severity of these attacks, and make sure that they're making into the medical records, because that's important not only for the listings, but also when they go to assess your ability to work. So if you have any questions about Meniere's disease and how you might qualify for disability benefits, please don't hesitate to give us a call. You can call toll-free at 866-49-BALIN, B-A-L-I-N, or you can look us up on the web at balinlaw.com. You can use the chat function 24/7 or send us an email. Thank you.